Willkommen zur Schaeffler Pressekonferenz hier in
Hello
der
and welcome
IAA Mobility.
from me at the
Wir
Schaeffler
begrüßen Sie sehr herzlich
conference
hier
at
am
the
Messestand
IAA
und
Mobility.
auch im
We would
Livestream.
like to welcome
Die
you at
kommenden
the
20
stand
Minuten wird
and
Ihnen
on live
unser
stream.
Vorstandsvorsitzender Klaus
We will
Rosenfeld,
meet now for 20 minutes. You will get a
Matthias Zink
presentation from
wesentliche
Klaus
Trends
Rosenfeld
in
and
unserem
Matthias
Geschäft
Zink, the
erläutern
trends
und Sie
in
werden Ihnen
our business,
weiterentwickelte und neue
and
Produkte
you
vorstellen.
also see the new
Wie
products and
vor
the new
vor 2 Jahren
developments.
stößt dann am
As
Ende der
2 years
Pressekonferenz
ago,
ein Überraschungsgast
at the end of
zu
the
uns.
press conference, there
Seien Sie
was
gespannt.
a
Bitte haben Sie
star
Verständnis, dass
guest,
wir
and we
aber
will
beim
have that
Q&A im Anschluss
this
auf
year as
die
well. And
Antworten verzichten.
please understand
Selbstverständlich können Sie
that
das
we will not have a
Disziplin
Q&A at the end of the
ansprechen
conference,
im Anschluss. Wenn Sie
but of
Fragen
course
haben,
there
dann
are
lasse ich gleich das
aspects
Wort
that you
übergeben an
can
unseren CEO Klaus
speak
Rosenfeld.
about at the end, and you can address your questions to our CEO, Mr. Rosenfeld. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome from me too. Welcome to Schaeffler press conference. You all know that the theme of the IAA is Experience Connected Mobility, and you can certainly understand that the future of mobility is connected. Of course, we're speaking about cars, but also about many more in the meantime. The driving forces of our times are sustainability and digitalization, and the mobility sector is, of course, no exception. This means that the future of transport is about making all the various forms of mobility more efficient and, of course, environmentally friendly and connected. It's important to connect them with each other more intelligently. Matthias Zink, our CEO Automotive Technologies, and I would like to give you some examples of how we at Schaeffler are playing our part in meeting this challenge. And the examples we have here are more specifically 3 focus areas. The first of these encompasses components and systems to help reduce vehicle fuel consumption and CO2 emissions and make mobility safer and more comfortable. Specifically, that's new drive technologies, but also improved chassis systems and smart technical solutions for reducing friction. Reducing friction is a very important aspect, and we have a profound understanding for these systems and for the individual components involved. That's what enables us to make improvements at the component level that translate, of course, into greater efficiency and sustainability in the finished vehicle. I would like to bring you one example. In the e-mobility, for the electric vehicles, we use bearings that are specifically designed for the high rotational speeds of electric motors. As you can see here the Trifinity triple row wheel bearing, for example, that reduces the frictional losses by a massive 67% compared to conventional bearings. Of course, that corresponds to a sustained power saving of about 200 watts, of over 200 watts, or about 20 kilometers of additional EV range. But that's not all. The fact that we at Schaeffler cover both individual components in highly integrated system means that our market is very large. This brings me to our second focus area for sustainable and connected mobility. As mentioned earlier, cars will in future be only one of many forms of mobility. That's why Schaeffler is also developing climate-friendly solutions for many non-car forms of mobility, including cargo bikes, trains, and of course, aircrafts. Connected with each other, all these forms of mobility will create a new multimodal ecosystem that offers multiple options for getting from A to B. And here too, we are helping things along thanks to our strengths in drive and chassis technology. Another example, we just announced our plans for a partnership with VDL Group, our friends from the Netherlands, and for the joint development and construction of a new generation of self-driving shuttles. And our first joint prototype of this is premiering right here at the IAA Mobility. If you just turn around, you can see the new vehicle, and you will, of course, experience more and understand more shortly. The third focus area about which I want to speak about is the strategy of decarbonizing our organization. 2 years ago, we announced our targets, our climate targets, and we would like to be completely climate neutral by 2040. This encompasses both our own in-house production and our entirely supply chain. And as part of these, we intend to eliminate 90% of climate-damaging emissions from our own production by 2030. And we aim to cut emissions for raw materials and, of course, intermediate products. We want to use that and to apply that to our upstream supply chain by 25% by 2040. That's why we are working intensively to transition our procurement of raw materials and intermediate products from sources whose production processes are more climate friendly. So we have the program Green Steel Activation, which focuses on several key aspects of steel production and refining. With the Swedish firm H2 Green Steel, we have announced that we will produce 100,000 tons of nearly CO2-free steel annually, starting 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, for Schaeffler, all forms of motion are essential, and we think that motion must be sustainable. That's why we manufacture vehicle components that enable motion. But we do much more than that. And our claim says it. We pioneer motion. Here at Schaeffler, we are working hard on innovation for all forms of mobility, for a more sustainable future. That's what lies at the core of our company. It's who we are. We are the motion technology company. And if you think about that, we're not only we are a motion technology company. And that's where I would like to leave the word to my board member, Matthias Zink. Thank you very much. Thank you, Klaus Rosenfeld. Ladies and gentlemen, mobility moves us from A to B. It's much more today than driving our own car. Schaeffler understands under mobility it's the best way to get to our target, independently if it's two wheels, four wheels, if it's by road, by rail, or air. And for this mobility, we develop the basics, and we, of course, apply them. You can see that on our electric cargo bikes with the free drive pedal generation, the core component of a new chainless drive system for e-cargo bikes. There are no chain, but it means also no wear. And because of this, the bikes will remain in service for a lot longer and have a lot less downtime. It also means that we can design new bikes, a new generation of bikes. Our free drive features in the Mochi Smart Pedal vehicles, a line of e-cargo bikes, is our product for this year. I am extremely happy about these bikes and to see them in the Mochi experience. We also electrify municipal vehicles, such as road sweepers, and in this case with all electric wheel hubs. Road sweepers, snow plows, and waste management vehicles will soon be operating with zero local CO2 emissions. In the next few months, some of these electric hubs will be delivered to some of our clients. And you can also see there that we are electrifying flying. And of course, you can see that also at our stand. We are also covering good the CO2 efficient drives. In this decade, meeting the CO2 target set of the world's vehicles will require both massive expansions in electromobility and highly efficient combustion engines, such as those used in the hybrid drives. But even hybrid drives need to be a lot more sustainable than they are now, and that means they need to change a great deal. Schaeffler focused on precision mechanical engineering paired with electromechanical actuator. Specifically, we're combining electric cam phrases with our electromechanical switchable roller finger followers, our e-rocker system for short. That creates a highly variable valve control, and the hybrid drives we make for our customers. It reduces CO2 emissions by a further 10%. Schaeffler also has key strengths in passenger car electrification, independently if it's hybrid motors or electric axles. And here you can see that Schaeffler offers a wide range of products for both the premium segment and the mass market. For these hardcore specialists among you, these products include asynchronous motors and permanent magnet synchronous motors, as well as axial flux motors for applications such as sport cars and externally excited synchronous motors for high power density without magnets. This year alone, we are launching our total of 7 e-motor projects, and that shows our products are hitting the mark. It also shows that there is no such thing as a universal electric motor for all vehicle classes. We are therefore pursuing a modular strategy so that we've got all applications covered. With such a diverse product range, production needs to be as cost-effective as possible. And at Schaeffler, we achieve this cost effectiveness through simultaneous development of the electric motors and their production processes. Through this combination of efficiency, we get to a great automatization. At our site in Bühl, we have built a world-unique testing plant where we put these and other processes innovations through their paces. And from there, we roll the processes out to our factories worldwide. Just a figure for you, between now and 2026, we are investing more than 500 million euros in new and expanded production capacity. And that's how we ensure the rapid and, most importantly, cost-effective industrialization of climate-friendly drive technologies. Our product innovations for electric cars also include power electronics. Into production in 2025, there will be the 800-volt silicon carbide power electronics. Alongside this, we are also developing electronics based on gallium nitride semiconductors for future product generations. Then there's a thermal management, an absolute turbochanger for range in EVs. Schaeffler is a technology pioneer here. Our first thermal management module for AC vehicles went into production way back in 2015, but it's mainly electric vehicles that are now benefiting from our expertise and the precision management of heating and cooling. This is how we improve battery performance and life and allow all components to operate within their optimal temperature range. We also, of course, enhance driver and passenger comfort without sacrificing range. For example, our 4-in-1 e-axle, complete with integrated thermal management and CO2 heat pump, saves about 4 kilowatt-hours of energy per 100 kilometers compared with a decentralized thermal management. That's a gain range of up to 50 kilometers, especially in cold weather. And in this year, there's also a thermal management module that will be going production, and in 2024 there will be new developments. This is how we write the history of Schaeffler and its new chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 2 key points that I would like to make you clear today. Firstly, Schaeffler walks the talk and delivers its technology announcements. Whether it's free drive, electric wheel hubs, electric motors, electric axles, power electronics, or thermal management, Schaeffler is swiftly transitioning electromobility from future concept to a present-day reality. Secondly, our technological success in electrification is matched by commercial success. In 2022, our e-mobility business been acquired for 16 billion euros for the cumulative value of orders won by the division since its establishment in 2018. And what's more, we are confident that we will meet our targets for 2023. Another area just as important to us as electrification is automated driving. The move to driverless mobility is a key focus of innovation for Schaeffler. In fact, our rear-wheel steering system has just gone into serious production in all electric CUVs, a first that will be followed by 6 more serious startups in the next few years. This system's success is due to a unique piece of technology that's based on the precision mechanical engineering that Schaeffler is known for in the industry. And I'm talking about our planetary screw drive. This innovation results in improved handling in city traffic, enhanced lane change stability, and superior parking maneuverability. It has also allowed us to make the steering system quieter, lighter, and more compact than comparable systems on the market. In parallel with this, we are developing the key components of steer-by-wire systems that will go into large series automotive production by midway through this decade. Thanks to steer-by-wire, we will in future be able to steer by joystick or some other operating element. This will revolutionize the vehicle interior experience for drivers and give the automotive industry more freedom in the vehicle design. Schaeffler is making this future of steering a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, we are answering the pressing question around the mobility transition by delivering innovations, as Klaus Schläfer said before. This involves approaching the challenges of sustainable mobility in completely new ways. We're doing this not just by leveraging our own capabilities, but also by working with strong partners. And on that one, I would now like to welcome up stage Paul van Vuren from the Executive Board of VDL Group. Together with VDL and our partner Mobileye, we aim to build a new generation of shuttle vehicles. And you can see the connection between the two companies at the stand. Welcome, Paul. Thank you, Matthias. It's a great honor to be here at the press conference, and it's a great example for mutual strength through cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, to make a difference every day for the world of tomorrow, we at VDL Group are engaged in mobility solutions in the broadest sense of the word. We are active in all areas of smart mobility. Design, electrification, connectivity, autonomous driving, and mobility as a service are part of it, with the aim of reducing emissions to responsibly meet the transport needs of us all in the future too. To ensure that you can soon be transported in the innovative electric and autonomous shuttle vehicles, strong partners are necessary. That is why we are delighted to announce our aim to partner with Schaeffler. We all contribute with our expertise. That also includes Mobileye, which will provide the autonomous driving technology. Among other things, the VDL Group is a leading car and bus manufacturer and a frontrunner in Europe in the electrification of heavy-duty vehicles. A year ago, we launched our new generation electric city bus in Berlin, which is setting high standards. In that context, the move to the development and production of electric self-driving shuttle vehicles is a logical one for us. Yes, Paul, thank you. Schaeffler will also contribute to the planned cooperation, like with our 3-in-1 e-axle and key components for steering the shuttles. Added to this is our strength in automotive systems of development. Ladies and gentlemen, exactly 2 years ago, here in Munich, I announced a new collaboration. Today, I am here to tell you that the VDL and Schaeffler are joining forces to put that announcement into action. For new shuttle vehicles, we will build on Mobileye's platform for SAE Level 4 autonomous driving. The software and sensors in this platform will allow the shuttles to carry passengers autonomously. without drivers. Our customers, public transport operators who will operate the shuttle vehicles within a comprehensive ecosystem. To this end, we are already in intensive talks with operators such as Deutsche Bahn and numerous cities in Germany and Europe. All around the world, new mobility concepts are being invented. Autonomous shuttle vehicles are going to play an important role in our future mobility needs. It may be clear, Schaeffler and VDL Group together want to play a key role in shaping this new mobility. Thank you very much. Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, from cargo bike to driverless shuttle, we actively shape the transformation of the entire mobility landscape, leveraging efficiency, digitalization, and sustainable products. In doing this, we are living the breathing our motto, we pioneer motions, each and every day. Thank you very much for your attention.